2 big title matches left. This is the first of them, and there are your challengers.
MSG and GKM looking to take the AxW Tag Team Championships from the Golden Era, and what this will be the first time these two teams have met in the ring.
The Ace of Space Academy well represented here by GKM, the little brother of LSG, the head of the Ace of Space Academy, and GKM himself. Big win in trios action against Joe Clean and the Hispanic Mechanics last month, but now it is all about the tag team titles.
They have their work cut out for them though tonight. So here's the thing with the Golden Era. They're not just born better. They look better. They smell better. They think better. They do everything better.
They cheat better.
Well, but that's still a good thing. That's a good thing when you're better, I guess.
And that has definitely propelled them to the AxW Tag Team Championships. Whether I like it or not, whether the AxW Nation likes it or not, you cannot argue with success. And this is leg one of a two-step process for total domination for the Golden Era. Step number one, Brett Waters, Brian Morris retain their tag team titles. Step two will be later tonight in our main event when Goldie attempts to dethrone Matt Quay and become the AxW champion.
Probably the biggest thing about the Golden Era too, each one of these athletes individually is a champion, is a fantastic wrestler, technically sound, smart in the ring, in great shape, great conditioning and cardio, but you put the two of them together and they're practically unstoppable.
Cannot take anything away from the Golden Era from their accomplishments. But you know, MSG and GKM are ready and roaring to go. They want to bring that tag team gold back to LSG. LSG is in the back right now. He is getting ready. He is getting hyped for a showdown with the big bad kaiju, O'Shea Edwards, later tonight. And it's going to be a little bit easier to go through that process if he can go through it knowing that his two pupils are the new tag team champions.
Ace of Space Academy trying to rally these fans behind them. Shouldn't be too difficult as the Golden Era is not exactly, well loved.
That's like saying taxes aren't exactly well loved. They always have those things with the lowest approval rating. Congress, yeah, higher taxes, the Golden Era. They all fit together. And right now it'll be GKM starting for the Ace of Space Academy.
Against the Wonder Boy, Brian Morris. Right now, GKM with a little bit of an advantage here.
Or as AxW Nation likes to call him, Wonder Bread Brian Morris.
No, it's not. Let's use appropriate names here, not nicknames.
So Wonder Boy's on his birth certificate.
Well, I think he's earned that nickname.
And right now, Wonder Boy with the top wrist lock on GKM, but GKM fighting his way out.
GKM grabbing a hold of Morris and just wrenching there. keeping up. Morris breaks free and strikes.
That little bit of showboating. That little bit of showboating was a difference maker. As Brian Waters made GKM pay right there.
Taking Brian Morris down. Ducks under the clothesline. Oh, catches Morris right in the face.
For raw athleticism, GKM might be the tops in this match.
And Morris is in the wrong corner. He does not want to be there with MSG.
GKM in phenomenal physical condition. Very astute tag wrestler making that quick tag. All the pieces effort here.
Taking over. Oh, double downstairs drop kick. Going for a cover, and quickly Morris is out, and Morris is looking to tag in Wet Brett.
And how often has this happened to Golden Era opponents? And there's the tag, but before that, it was what the Golden Era does so well. Smart wrestling, cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent.
MSG catching Wet Brett with that drop kick, taking him down. Now drags him back to the center of the ring, smartly away from the Golden Era corner.
Big elbow to the back of the head. And this could be a very, very tough stylistic matchup for the Golden Era, for the defending champions, because they're defending against a team that has a lot of similarities to them. But right now, it is a masterclass in utilizing that 5 count and utilizing that double team and keeping your opponent exactly where you want them to be.
Back and forth here as Brian Morris and Wet Brett Waters look to rain on the Ace of Space Academy's parade.
And there's that misdirection, the distraction, and the choke. The distraction from Morris, the choke from Waters. That is exactly what they do so well. It is why I'm a big advocate for 2 referees in tag team matches, but I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon.
Well, I mean, I think that's part of the strategy, is how you and your partner can work together to isolate and take advantage of the chaos and the confusion in the match. Now we see Waters kicking MSG in that corner.
MSG has not been more than 2 or 3 feet from that corner in a good 2-3 minutes here.
This is what I was talking about, just that ring awareness, the smartness that these two have, although Morris gets caught now. MSG over the top.
Under there, through the back door, and in comes GKM. And GKM in a house of fire, double clotheslines.
Taking down both members of the Golden Era. Oh, and a kick on the Wonder Boy.
And this is what GKM wants to do, push the pace. Really going into that more modern style. The Golden Era, very much throwbacks to a classic era of tag team wrestling. And there you see GKM with that very modern style getting a 2 count.
That is the thing with the Ace of Space Academy, widely traveled. They have wrestled and competed all over the country, all over the world. Getting that exposure and experience. But look at that, how quickly it turns, and that's just a beautiful drop kick from Brian Morris, tagging back Wet Brett Waters into the ring. And here's that double team effort.
In concert. Their bodies moving as one, synchronized, are Waters and Morris.
Brett Waters trying to drag GKM into the deep end of the pool. But he can finish him off.
And the body positioning, just the little things. The Golden Era do the little things so well. You can always see that both Morris and Waters right now, they keep their bodies between their opponent and their opponent's partner.
Dragging GKM back into the corner. Morris back into the ring. Shot to the midsection.
That was an uppercut. He got under the side and right into the weakest part of the rib cage, right where it connects to the sternum.
See, this is the one thing that the Golden Era cannot afford to do, and that is get distracted by the crowd. So we see GKM take him right back into that corner. They are hunters, and right now the Ace of Space Academy is their prey. And they are just staying on top of them, not letting anybody get any room.
One of the real major keys to success in professional wrestling is making your opponent wrestle your match. And right now, the Ace of Space Academy are wrestling the Golden Era's match, and it's going right here.
Look at this.
MSG occupying the referee, allowing Wonder Boy Brian Morris to choke the life out of GKM in the corner. GKM trying everything he can, though, to fight back out. Running out of energy, but elbows to
Morris. And Wet Brett. So close, GKM. But Brett takes him down. Just when you think you've got the answers. No, I can't say it, but you know the Golden Era changed the questions. But yeah.
And Waters now right back on his opponent. MSG trying to will the crowd back into this one. And very methodical here. Just stretching out the arms, putting some pressure on the lungs of GKM. Trying to sap him of that energy to have that higher impact, higher flying style. And it doesn't hurt when you knock the partner off the apron either. No tags.
Absolutely not. No tags there, and I have to give the Golden Era credit. They have wrestled up to this point, which you'd have to say is almost a perfect match. Their strategy clearly executed here.
Until there. GKM with the big counter, the unprettier. Has to get to that corner, though. Has to bring in MSG. MSG's got to grab that tag rope.
MSG back into that corner now. As Brett's crawling. He's crawling to the wrong corner.
Very rarely do you see a loss of ring awareness from Brett Waters, but right there momentarily he was a little confused of where he was, but he gets to the tag first. Wonder Boy back in, MSG in.
Morris charging right into the fray. Max up to the middle turnbuckle. Catches Morris with that spinning elbow.
And a super kick for Brett Waters, the fresher man in. Excellent drop kick to Wonder Boy.
I gotta tell you, BP, I've lost track of who the legal men are at this point. So much back and forth.
I know it is MSG. I believe we did get the tag to Wonder Boy. I believe these are your two legal men. And yes, there's the cover. 1, 2, and just barely.
Those tag team championships were just a hair's breadth away from changing hands.
Brett Waters saving the Golden Era from starting the night off on a very down note. Stunner from MSG. Standing Enziguri.
Waters is rocked and out of the ring now. Morris trying to make his way to his feet. Catches a boot from MSG. GKM tagged back into the ring now.
Now we're seeing some great tag team work from the challengers from the Ace of Space Academy. But there you see, out of nowhere, Brett Waters stops the springboard dive, but GKM is gonna fly. Somersault senton takes out Wet Brett. Now he's got his eyes set on Wonder Boy.
Going up top.
Brian Morris is all the way across the ring. He's calling timeout. That's not going to work.
Ducks under.
That'll work. That'll work.
That is classic Brian Morris right there. Just so fast, so powerful and deadly with those feet. Tagging in Wet Brett.
That ring awareness of Brett Waters to get right into that corner to grab that tag rope to get in. But MSG will not let them make a 2-on-1. The springboard connects this time.
Cutter on Brett.
And here we go. We could see new tag team champions. MSG going to the top. If he can hit this, it is all over for the Golden Era, you would have to think. Big splash!
He hits that splash.
1, 2. No, the referee pulled out.
Morris admonishing the referee. How dare he do his job and count GKM to the outside now.
I believe Wonder Boy Brian Morris was daring the referee to disqualify him, knowing that would, there's that low blow.
Low blow. Where's the ref? Back in the ring. Come on, count this.
And there you
go. So smart.